Okay, so we've got the barrel, got the camera, the ladder's gonna go on that tree over there, and the tree stand. So now we're just gonna make it a little more appealing for the bears. These are amazing. This just clips right onto there. Then you've got your own little stove. Piezoelectric lighter, you definitely need one of these for windy. If it's windy, it's easier to light these. Ooh, it's going. Pretty hard to see. There we go. Okay, so that's going. And then I'm going to sit that on top. You can see it's already liquefying inside. So we'll let that do its thing. When that honey gets hot and melts and goes to the bottom, it's going to create a huge, thick, white cloud of smoke. And it'll hopefully let the bears know we're here. And then, of course, tuna, fish. So I'm not going to be hunting for a few weeks yet. 3, I think. So I want to make sure I get enough scent out here so I can come back during the week and get some pictures, see what's out here. Oh. I don't put any food other than popcorn inside these barrels. It rots and it stinks, and these barrels have to live at my house when I'm not hunting, so scattered all around. Okay. Okay, that's grease cooking right now, but the honey's coming. It's getting there, so. Yeah, smells like it. Next, we're going to fill up one of these. Ow, sliver. So that when I'm here, I can just open it up. Little scent wick. This stuff smells like black licorice and rotten fish. Boss! Hey! Boss! Boss! That's enough. Hey! Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. And these little scent sticks stick in the ground. Yuck. Again, they're just little bear incense. These ones are wild berry or something. we go. Oh, these smell good. They smell like berries. Wild berry scented. These are definitely good to light when you're first getting out and getting into your stand. They'll also tell you the wind direction down on the ground, because they smoke. It's not just fire, but see? Good wind indicators, and they smell good. So any bears that catch wind of that, they'll be curious. Now, and then this little scent thing, I'm gonna stick somewhere up a tree, on a branch somewhere, I guess. Let's see. Oh, smells a lot better now. I want it somewhere inside of the camera though, so that my camera can get it. So I want it somewhere over here. I have a feeling no matter where I put it, they're gonna eat it. Maybe I'll just stick it up here. There. Come on, boss. Get out of there. Okay, let's see how our stew's coming. Ugh, there we go. So I basically leave this out here. This can and the fuel and everything. I usually put it, the can I'll just leave by the ground over here. Bears don't usually, as long as they can get into it, they're not going to destroy it. So I leave the lid off, put the lid on the bottom of it. I'll kick it around a bit. They might bend it a bit, but it still works. And the fuel actually lasts for two of these amounts of honey, so you don't want to, it's better if they were half cans, but you don't want to keep it burning, otherwise it will just create a burning smell after a while. Well, it's still burning. Okay, I'm going to let this start boiling, and then hopefully I'll be able to show you the big thick cloud of smoke that comes out of here. Okay. So my other camera died. I'm working on GoPro only, so hopefully you can hear me. But there's the scent sticks going. And here's the honey starting to boil. You can see a little bit of the smoke. It's really sticky, the smoke that comes out of here. When this gets going, it doesn't take long, and the whole thing will just flare up and fill the whole can, and then it's pretty much done. So once it starts burning, that's pretty much when it's time to shut it off. But by then you'll have so much smoke in the area, any bear nearby is going to smell it. Okay, on the trail back to the truck. Last thing I have to do is put this up at the start of the trail. And then next time I come back, I'll be coming back with a gun. And just keep feeding them until I go hunting. Got the trail cam set up, so hopefully when I come back next time, I'll be able to check the camera and see what activity we have. Okay, I'll talk to you next time. April 25th, so we set up the bear bait site, what was that, Sunday, I guess the 23rd, April 23rd. So 2 days later, got some fresh popcorn, another memory card to switch the camera card out. But we got some snow in between that. So luckily I'll be able to see a lot of prints easier. It looks like nobody's been down this road today, so should be interesting to see what we find. Well, it doesn't look that disturbed actually. If you look inside at the popcorn though, I don't know if that was me or not, but you can see that it looks like the center there, right in the middle of the screen, has been scooped out. So it's got, you know, a high side on each side, and then almost like an arm was in there taken out of the middle. It's pretty unusual not to have a lot of activity right off the bat, so I guess I'll have to check the trail cam, and oh, look, we're on camera. Check the trail cam and see what we have there. Alright, well, pretty uneventful. I don't have to rebuild. Okay, so I just filled the barrel, or put as much popcorn in there as I had. It's a duffel bag I'm using this time, so I'm trying to keep it dry. But I use popcorn and pancake syrup. Popcorn in this small hole that they can stick their hand into makes it really hard for them to get an actual good handful. So when they stick their hand in there, a lot of it falls out, and they have to keep going in and back and back and back again to get more and more, even though they're getting very little at each time. And the syrup keeps them licking their paw because it's sweet, so they keep licking repeatedly, and it keeps them in front of your camera. The whole intent to keep them at this barrel is, one, it gives you a good shot opportunity so that they can twist and turn and move and go broadside for you. But during the scouting period or the baiting period, it lets you size them up. So last time I was out here a couple days ago, I didn't mark the tree, I didn't put my ladder back, I cleaned up some of the garbage, but I didn't take it with me. I was kind of pressed for time, so hopefully I can get that cleaned up this week. You can see it's all the snow is melting and falling off the trees now. The tree stand would be pretty uncomfortable to be sitting in right now. And as I said before, I always bring a gun with me whenever I've got bait out here, and my dog won't be with me again, so Pt.2 7mm Rem mag with the Zeiss Conquest scope on it. I've had this since 2007, so 10 years. It's been pretty good to me. Alright, I guess I will pack my stuff up and go. Check the card when I get home. All right, see you again. Bye. Yep, April 27th. It's lightly snowing. I think if this keeps up, the bears are gonna go back to bed. So we'll go down the trail and we'll see if anything's been there yet. Okay, here we go. We're at the trail, starting to go down. Nobody was parking in here, nobody drove in here. Just looking for anything that resembles a bear. So far all I'm seeing is my own prints in here, in the mud. Lots of deer track out here. I just actually spooked a couple deer on the road on the way out here. Right here on an edge is typically where I find all the bear prints. But you'd think with this snow that there'd be much more obvious trail leading up to the mud, and so far I don't see anything. Typically in the spring when I put out a bait, it only takes them a few hours to find it and eat the bait, so I'm pretty optimistic we're gonna see a destroyed cradle and have to reset that and fill it up again. I'll keep going and see you in a bit. All right. Oh, we have a whole bunch of stuff that went bad on us or we don't want anymore. Moldy bread. Yeah, we bought a couple pork loin a while ago and we trimmed the fat. That stuff will be good. Bring them in. Some vinegar crispers that have been sitting in the pantry forever. Oh. And of course, popcorn. Alright, I'm gonna put this all over the ground. I'll probably put some syrup on all this bread and stuff too, and then change the card and get out of here. Okay, so got the pile of food on the ground. Notice I put it off to one side. That's because I don't want to be filling up the popcorn and standing in rotten food or syrup. So I always keep this side open. I will fill the popcorn up again with some syrup. Now that one bear, and I'm assuming it's just one, but now that one small bear's been here, good chance more will come pretty quick. I know the birds are already coming in, so okay, I'm gonna change the card and get out of here.